May profits be upon you. Welcome to another weekly Forex Forecast. We're looking at the US dollar index, the Dixie. Okay, first we'll take a look at the monthly just to take a peek. All right, we see that we are making higher highs and higher lows, and we are traveling in an ascending triangle. This area is what I think is the next potential higher low to make the next potential higher high. Got it? So I'm looking for the market, even though it's consolidating in that area. I want to see the market move higher from here. That's what I'd like to see. That would be ideal because then we can catch the move pretty low. Does that make sense? Of course it does. All right. Now, let's take a closer look. Now, like I said, we're in this ascending channel here, right? And this is the support line of this ascending channel. Okay. I want to point out, I want you to see, let me get this here. I want you to see that there is a key level here, all right, where we found support, 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 and then the market finally broke through, and we are trading rather under it, all right, into this consolidation, all right, and uh, we can see that there was a sweep here of the sell side liquidity at the bottom of this this ascending channel at the support line of it, and this is a great place. It's the market is poised to move higher. Okay, we see that the sweep of liquidity and then a move higher, taking out the high of this consolidation. That is a bullish indication. Now, you see the pullback from here. We didn't trade through it and close above it, which is what I would have preferred to see because that would give me a clear indication that the market wants to go higher. All right. This is a sweep. All right. The sweep of liquidity, which means the market has business to take care of down lower before it moves up higher. All right. So the market did pull back. All right. From here, I'm thinking that the market has things in place that indicate that it may want to move higher, which is namely a fair value gap. All right. We have a monthly fair value gap here. All right. Between this low and that high. All right. And the market is pulling back into it. So the next, this month isn't complete yet because we have what, 18 more days. All right. But the indication is that we may see some hesitancy here. You can see there's a little bit of rejection. A wick has started to form, but this market has not closed. So we can't even call this a monthly bullish fair value gap. No, not yet until this month, to the candle closes. All right. But right now, if it was to close today, it would be a bullish indication that maybe the market will open up next month, tap down, and then push and use that as a demand. A support area. All right, let's go to the weekly. All right, look how the week closed. Well below the lows of the previous weeks. All right, the previous several weeks. So, what has happened? We see a bullish break of structure here. All right, it closed above, then came back and retapped to get above that line, get above this high once again, and then we move back down. All right, this is marginal, but it is a bullish close above this old high. All right, so I'm looking for the market to pull back to find support, protect this low to continue up higher, quite possibly to this key level. Bump bump it, and then get above it to the monthly draw on liquidity, which is, if we go back, I didn't show you, I didn't indicate it. To go back, there is a bearish fair value gap here that the market may want to rebalance that which is imbalanced. All right. And these fair value gaps are in the imbalance. So this is, if I'm going to take a long, and I have this as one of my TPs, this, if I have, I'm looking to go higher, this will be one of my TPs for sure. All right. But I would probably look at this uh, monthly key level as one of my areas to take profit, and then this would be profit area number two if I'm swing trading that. All right, just for you swingers out there. Okay. Anyways, so we have a weekly bullish fair value gap here, and the market is coming towards it right now, very close to tapping it. What do I think? I think the market is going to open here, tap down, and find support here for a move higher. I do believe the market will move higher for the US dollar. Why? Because of the fundamentals that are in place. The Iran war has not concluded, no matter how many times the administration says it has mission accomplished. It hasn't there is no mission accomplished, which is why they are sending destroyers out to the Straits of Hormuz, and to blockade it for Iranian vessels coming and going as they please. All right. So there's going to be a standoff over there. And the destroyers are also trying to clear mines. And that's a time consuming event there. But the war has not concluded. There was no agreement made with the vice president visiting Islamabad to sit down with the Iranian officials. So this thing is ongoing, which would mean oil prices will probably go higher, dragging the US dollar value along with it. And that is a headwind for precious metals. It is also, um, uh, well, I mean, there's other things that goes in. I don't want to get off on a tangent, but it just means a stronger dollar. All right. So this descent that was happening last week, this bearish candle close, you would think you would see some follow through. I think we are going to trade towards this, the low of last week, tap into the weekly, uh, sorry, the weekly fair value gap here, and there's a daily one that you can see under it as well, embedded into it. And I'll be looking for the market to find its footing here and make a move higher. That's what I'm going to look for. All right. Now, if we go down to the daily, you can see that daily fair value gap here. Sorry, what is that? All right. You can see the daily fair value gap here between here and here. All right. And you can see Thursday, Friday, we had some bearish closes, even though the market pushed down and took out the low of uh, uh, the previous day's low. It closed back within the range of the candle, which indicates either consolidation or uh, the market is about to change direction. So those are the things that I'm considering, and the fact that we are so close to the fair value gap that I think that's exactly going to be the draw for the market here, the draw on liquidity. I think we're going to be sweeping these lows for sell side liquidity, tap into the um, uh, internal range liquidity, which is the fair value gap, and then continue higher to these highs, the external range liquidity. Now we have a volume imbalance, otherwise known as a price gap here. And if I'm going to take a long, I would take some profit right there. As soon as the market hits that, I'm taking profit. All right. Now the market may find its that resistance there to be pretty strong and continue back down from there, but I will wait to see what happens once the market gets there. All right. But right now, I think we are bullish to this area here. And uh, that's 99, 99, 18, 99.18 to 99.50. All right. Uh, if For those that are keeping score, that's what I got for the US dollar index. For on the 4 hour, you can see that there is a fair value gap here. All right, the market has already touched that. All right, if it goes up into that again, this would indicate the consolidation that I mentioned earlier. But what would make sense for me is if the market comes here and finds its footing for a buy model, which looks like that, and then we could take it up here. Okay, I'll get in on the smaller time frames. All right, 15 and 5 minute. You'll see the model if it shows or not. All right, but if it breaks through, if the market opens and breaks through this fair value gap, and we head towards these highs, then I would be looking for a sell model down to this open, unmitigated fair value gap. Do you catch that? I hope you got that. I'm looking for the market to tell us what it wants to do. I would highly recommend that you wait for Monday. You wait for Monday because what I'm looking for is a weekly candle open, right? I'm looking for a weekly candle open that will indicate which way it's going to go. All right. If the market opens and comes down first, moves down first, I'm looking for that on a weekly candle basis. All right. I'm looking for the weekly candle to form that wick, this bottom wick here. All right. I'm looking for that in the new candle and the body to push higher. That's what I'm looking for. All right. If the market opens and it pushes up first, then that'll be the wick. And we'll probably continue down into this fair value gap, in which I will be looking for the buy model. You understand? All right. I'll be looking for the buy model. I'm not going to take, if the market opens up and pushes up higher, there's a good chance it's going to find that resistance here. And we'll see what it does. Then I'll have to reassess. We'll see what it does. But if it does hold to the resistance, this is going to come back down to this fair value gap. I just want to point out that in this channel, I'm looking for the market to rise up to this key level here. All right, I believe this is a basing pattern that shows that the market is about to turn over, and this is the pullback. You understand? So we're coming to this area where there's fair value gap that I think will hold. I think will hold, and we'll see how it holds. That's all there is to it. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you leave a like or a boost, and make sure that you leave a question if you have a question. All right. I give you two contingencies. I want you to wait on Monday. Let Monday give us a clue as to which way the market's going to close, because open or close. I want to see what profile for the week the market opens for. All right. Are we going to see the low created on Tuesday or Monday, Tuesday, or are we going to see the low of the week created on Wednesday? All right. This is, I'm going to be with you throughout the week. Make sure you pepper me with some questions each day to get an update. It's fine with me. And I'm going to make sure I answer because I'm going to be on top of this. I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. The next video is the Euro USD, and I'll see you there.